Hey guys, it's Maddie, and today I'm going to be doing a spoiler-free book review for An Unwanted Guest by Shari Lapena. And honestly, I read this book. I just finished this book not too long ago. I was reading it in the parking lot when I was waiting for class, so I just read it because this book is only 292 pages. And I have to say, I really enjoyed this book. So this book takes place in New York, and takes place in a hotel up in the mountains. So we're kind of a small hotel, and it is about these group of strangers just going away for the weekend, just wanting to relax and unwind. And there's a huge storm coming, and they go to this hotel, they get there, and they have fun and everything, just having drinks. There's like different couples. Like I said, they don't know each other, but there's like not that many people in the hotel because of the winter storm, so there's not a lot of people going up there, so it's just a very small group of people in the hotel. And the next day there is a body. One of the guests is dead, and it looks like an accident. And it takes off from there. So I have to say, I really enjoyed this book just because, well, first of all, I really enjoyed The Couple Next Door. That's like a really just a fun book. I really enjoyed that one. And then I read her second book, A Stranger in the House, and I really did not care for that one. I had so much trouble with the ending because if you read her books, then you know what I mean when I say that I didn't really care for the ending, which is a lot of the time I really don't care for endings. And I'm not going to tell you how I feel about the ending. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just say I was like, okay. That was it. That was just my reaction, like, okay. But even with that, I really enjoyed this book a lot. There's so many different points of view, and honestly, I thought this was going to be another, like, Into the Water by Paula Hawkins, which I haven't read that book yet. I do want to, but just the whole, like, so many different POVs that you don't even know, like, who's who anymore. I was kind of worried about that one for this one, just because I noticed in the first 10 pages there was already like 5 or 4 characters. Or is it 5 characters? I have no idea. There's already so many POVs. But no, later on in the book, like, you already know, like, who's who. You already know their personalities, and I just thought it was really interesting, and I really enjoyed it. I have to say that this book really gave me a lot of, like, Agatha Christie vibes. And if you guys seen the movie Clue, that also reminded me, or the board game, I mean, it kind of reminded me of that. And it really reminded me of And Then There Were None by her. It just kind of reminded me of that, just because, like, of the whole kind of locked room mystery. Kind of like more, and then it gave me vibes of And Then There Were None and Murder on the Orient Express. So it kind of gave me, like, those. It just gave me a lot of her vibes. And I just really was enjoying it, especially because since I didn't really care for A Stranger in the House, I was kind of worried that this one was kind of just going to be ridiculous. But this one was really interesting, and I really loved it. I definitely recommend, I would say, yeah, I definitely recommend picking this one up. It was really fast paced. It was just one of those, like, whodunit, obviously, and I just was, like, all here for it. I was all here for anything, like, giving me Agatha Christie stuff, because she is one of my favorite authors, and so I just felt that this was a really good book if you were a fan of her. And obviously, if you liked The Couple Next Door, then you would really like this one, because there's just something about Shari Lapena's writing that is just so addicting, and I can definitely see why, like, all her books are just like beach reads, because they're just so easy to get through, and the chapters aren't very long. So I love short chapters because I cannot. I mean, I can read books with long chapters, but just sometimes it gets a little like, okay, let me finish this chapter. And at least with this one, it's very short chapters, and so you can easily get through it. It goes a lot quicker, and honestly, I would say that you can finish this in one sitting. It's just one of those books that you just do not want to put down, because you just want to know what happens. And I gave it 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed this book. I would have to say that I like it probably, like, almost equally as The Couple Next Door. This is just, like, it's just another fun book, and I just really enjoyed it. So anyways, yeah, that is my review / thoughts for An Unwanted Guest by Shari Lapena. So I definitely recommend checking it out and reading it. And if you guys have already read this book, definitely let me know, because I just like hearing your guys' opinions on it. So also let me know if you guys have read her other books too, just because I don't know, I just, like I said, I love her writing so much. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a very fantastic day, and until next time, adieu.